Hello YouTube buddies, welcome back to a brand new episode of American Trucking Chronicles. And here we are, as you can see guys, we have mail. Let's check the mail, shall we? Brand new Kenworth trucks for sale. Very nice. So very much they send you an email to say that you have unlocked the Kenworth showroom and you can visit the showroom in Los Angeles. So if you click on that, it's right here. Let's visit it, shall we? Let's visit it. Right there. Let's do it. Let's see what we can buy. Oh, look at that. We can buy that. How much is it? 113,805. 370 horsepower. That is not too bad to begin with. That's not too bad. But look at our money. We only have 2,000. So I think that as soon as we get about, say, 20,000 cash flow here, we can ask for a loan of 100,000, and then we can buy this little fella to start working with that company. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. Let's see what's next in there, shall we? I don't like this very much at all. I just don't like it. What do you think, guys? No, I don't like it very much. I don't like it. But look how cool everything looks around it. Look, pictures in the walls, and so beautiful. Right, let's see. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. I love this type of truck. I absolutely love it. This is something I really would like to buy. 130,000. You know what? That is what we are going to aim for, because we only need 29,000. So it's not going to be too much of a big deal to get this. Let's see. We have 10 different trucks. Very nice. Look at that. That's pretty awesome, guys. Pretty cool, huh? Let's see. Oh, I yellow, but you can change the color, and then you can add headlights and change the rims of the wheels, and you can do anything you want. It's really pretty awesome. I love this one. 455 horsepower, guys. Look at that. Brilliant. Look, the engine torque. 1,650 pounds. Oh, that's pretty awesome. 100 revolutions per minute. Pretty cool. 150,000 starting to go up and up. Oh, that's pretty awesome as well. Yeah, you can see the potential of adding new things to these trucks, do you? It just can look so cool. New paintings. Oh, God. You can do so many things. Look at this. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. 170,000. Wow, 500 horsepower. I mean, you can drag anything with this thing. Anything. Pretty awesome. Oh, God. 455 horsepower, and that is 174. I think you pay for the engine here because it doesn't look that marvelous, but I don't know. I'm not a specialist in trucks. I really am not, so I don't know why that's so expensive. But that's a different version of it. Pretty awesome, huh? Right, so what we do, I think that we are going to aim for this one. I think 130,000. What do you think, guys? Oh, yes, we are going to. All right, so let's leave. Let's get on with it, shall we? We need to pick up a job. And let's go do that real quick. And, of course, as I explained on the last episode, first one and third one are locked out or grey out because we don't have a truck of our own, okay? So we need to get hired as a professional driver, okay? Now, where are we in relation to the map? I'm not too sure. Let's check the world map, shall we? We're in Los Angeles, okay? You see, Los Angeles here, and we are right here, okay? So let's do that real quick. Let's get a quick job. And we're going from Los Angeles. Clicking in the icon will narrow down departures from Los Angeles, okay? Shall we go to Yuma? Oh, that's very long way ago. Very long way. Everything goes to Yuma. El Centro? No. Let me see what else we got in here. We can go to Fresno. Going north. That is a good thing, going north, because look how many cities are here locked, and not so many down here in the south. So I think that we want to go north. That could be pretty awesome. Let's take that one, shall we? Come on, let's take the job. Let's do it. See what happens. Beautiful screenshots. Now these screenshots, guys, are normal people playing the game that take screenshots in time to time, and they are uploaded to the Wall of Trucks website, which I will do a separate video about how you get them about that. So here we are with the Peterbilt. switches on. I'm going to switch my lights on, just in case. And let me check real quick. We need to go that way, I suppose. I can see. Where's the exit? Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Okay, so we have our trailer. What are you carrying today? Landstar company. All right, that's pretty cool. And I think it's time to move on, guys. Let's do it. Now, remember as well that whilst you are driving for different companies as a hired driver, you do not have expenses, okay? You do not pay for petrol, you don't pay for maintenance. That happens once you have acquired your truck. Okay, so once you buy your truck, you have to pay for your own expenses. Okay, that's fair enough, I think. Right, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Make sure that we don't crash with anybody. Now, I am using add-ons as well, and one of the add-ons I am using is AI traffic, because I like to see traffic along the way. It gives a bit more realistic touch. But as you can see, nobody around. I don't know what's going on here. Look at plane going to like Clarks or departing from Clarks. That's Los Angeles airport, by the way. There you go. There's some traffic there. And the graphics are just very, very impressive. You have to admit that. Very, very impressive. I really like that. The sound files for the engines as well are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Really so lovely. Okay. Right, let's do this. How many miles we have to go? 213 miles. Right, let's do it. Now, another thing, a tip for you. If you want to hide that window there with the sat-nav, just press F3. Okay? See, it's gone. But I like to have it up because I can see how many miles left I have, and it shows you different things like how tired you are and how much petrol you are going to need or you have in reserve, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? You get the idea of it. But it's a beautiful, relaxing game, and you have so many mods as well. If you have an awesome computer, you can actually put so many mods that are absolutely beautiful. They really are. Okay, so let's go. We have 212 miles to go. I was looking at it, and it's time to go. Now, maximum speed is going to be 30 miles per hour in this residential zone. So we need to be careful here. Now, I like the gouge in this gouges in this track. Are pretty cool. I like the digital gouges, but I love as well the analogs. It makes it a bit more classic, and they're pretty cool. And this dashboard is just bloody awesome. By the way, you can modify the interior as well. What happened here? Why we are going the wrong way? Oh, did I miss something? I think I did. Right. Let's turn around, guys, shall we? I think that we're going to turn around here in a second. I was hoping to turn around in here, you know. Can we do that? Let's do it. I mean, this is not maybe the best thing to do, but it is what it is. We need to turn around, guys. Okay. And this is what happened, you know. I'm chatting. I'm not looking at the map, and that's what happened. Right, there you go. Let's do it. No harm done, okay? Now, remember as well that if you commit infractions and you're caught by the police and that kind of thing, you will be paying fines, and they are deducted straight away from your cash. And you have different mods that you can use as well to make it more realistic. Like I have one, for example, that if I am speeding too much and a police car go past me, they put the lights up and all that kind of thing. It's pretty awesome. I really like that. Okay. Right, let's concentrate, Papa. Let's do it. By the way, very very soon I'm going to change the name of the channel once again. Hopefully it's going to be the last time, and I think I'm going to dedicate my channel specifically to anything to do with simulation games, because this is what I grew up with. Simulation games, especially Flight Simulator. I spent thousands of hours in Flight Simulator. And of course now you have track simulators and goal simulators and goat simulators even. So that's how far we go with simulation. Okay, let's go. Look at graphics, are absolutely beautiful on there. Look at that. And you can see on the horizon like all the big buildings, and depending upon in which city you are, you can see different landmarks. For example, if you're in Las Vegas, you can see all the casinos and the big pyramid and all that kind of thing. So it gets pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Okay. Now it's a difference. I think it's a difference between American Truck Simulator and the European one. At least the way tracks feel. This feels very heavy, and I just stopped playing the European one, and I'm trying to get used to how it feels, and it's not easy to begin with. Right, 65 miles an hour, and I'm wondering, are they 65 miles or 65 kilometers? I think they're miles, don't you? In America you do miles as well. Yeah, I think it pretty much is the same, I think, that here in the UK. Okay, let's do this. Let's get in that lane there. Are we ready to go? Yes, we are. There we go. Right, 200 miles to go. Let's do it. Of course, I have as well a couple of mods. One of them is realistic companies, and what happened with that is that you will have realistic companies working for once you have your own track, and that's pretty awesome as well, like real companies worldwide. I have another one as well with buses, and give you a bit of more realism, I would say as well. And do we come out here? No, we don't. So yeah, you can have different mods for everything. I have another one with realistic colors for cars, make it a bit more realistic the way AI cars looked. That's pretty awesome as well. Come on, baby. I really like this Build-Bird track. It's Peterbilt. That's the name. I really like this track. It's really awesome. But unfortunately, the only one that we can buy to begin with is the Kenworth, as you saw on the show. So there you go. It is what it is. It is what it is. I have another mod as well, by the way, with realistic signs. Let me just switch in here a second. But if you like simulation games and you know, economy games, because you know, above all, yeah, it's a very good simulator, but it's pretty much a economy game where you actually had to make sure that you have enough cash to grow your company. Come on, you know, and yeah, it's pretty impressive game, to be honest. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Now keep in mind as well that the mileage in this game doesn't work as a real mileage, and nor is the time either. So whenever you have a journey away trip that says it's going to take 4 hours, don't think it's going to take 4 hours real time. Okay, that's a police car in there. Okay, if it has a timer by itself, so it's no real time. That's what I'm trying to say. So don't think, oh my god, I need to stay here for 5 hours driving. Which I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not too sure, you know. I mean, if you would want to do absolutely realistic stuff, you should do it really as it is, innit? But my god, you imagine. Right, how are we doing? We're going 50 miles an hour. And we are heading towards San Francisco. As you American guys say, San Francisco. Let's go. Pretty awesome. Look at the surroundings as well. It's just so nice. Really so nice. See, you just took notice of FedEx lorry just went past. That's part of the realistic companies mod they have. And you have many of them, like Tesco's and FedEx and well, different ones. I like this track. Pretty awesome. It's pretty nice. Look at the Rocky Mountains in there. Are they the Rocky Mountains, I wonder? Well, they are rocky and they are mountains. So there you go. They are Rocky Mountains. We like it, we don't. Alright, brilliant. So what's the idea? Well, the idea is to build up enough strong economy to have a fleet of trucks and employ, the more people the better, drivers, so they can make us a lot of cash. And then obviously we are going to have to carry on playing the game ourselves, driving around as well. That's pretty impressive. So when the stop ends, well, look at this, guys. Look at this. I'm gonna have a look at this. Look, it broke down. How cool is that? That's pretty awesome, I think. That's pretty awesome. And you see these things quite a lot. You can have accidents as well. Not yourself, but the AI have accidents as well. And you just see them stopping with the hazards on and all that kind of thing. It is quite impressive. It really is very impressive. I absolutely love it. Okay. And of course you can take screenshots as well, like really cool screenshots. We will do that eventually as well, guys. We are going to take a number of screenshots and we are going to upload them to Wall of Tracks website. I will do a separate video, as I said earlier, on how to get on about that, but it's very cool. You have events that you can actually do for rewards, and I will do a video about the reward is current for American Truck Simulator, which is to carry 300,000 pounds worth of double trailer cargo, and you have to do it by going to different destinations every time. You cannot go to the same destination, doesn't count. And every time that you finish, it will synchronize with the website and will tell you all the stats and where you've gone and all that kind of thing. And at the end, the reward is a Steam, a screenshot, beautiful screenshot with your track, and that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not, the reward is not exciting, but it's something. I think it's pretty cool. It keeps you going, keeps you doing things. Of course, remember as well, there's a multiplier section as well. I will do a video as well on how to get into multiplier. Many people get confused, and you have to download another software to be able to connect to multiplier. So remember that as well. Okay, we will do all of it. And if you have any questions and you want to be part of the channel and part of all this, please leave me a comment, and we go from there. Okay. As I said, but that's an awesome car. I love that car. It's a type of Jeep or something. Look, the farm lands in either side. That's pretty awesome. It's very cool indeed. Very cool. And of course, remember as well that whenever we have a track, you need to stop for a sleep at some stage. If you're doing long journeys, you need to stop for sleeping or to sleep, and you need to stop for petrols as well to fill up your tanks and all that kind of thing. And the way I'll do it is that at the end of every journey, I fill up my tanks and I go to sleep, so I'm ready for the next one. That is my strategy, if you like. Let me switch. Hold on, it's going quite fast. Come on, boy. There we go. Now you will see on the window here as well, on the top corner, it tells you how fast you are going. And as soon as you go over the limit of the speed, I will see if I can do it now, it will go on red. You see it flashing now, red, tells you that you are over the limit. So that's why I like to keep that little window up as well. If you want obviously more realism, but just switch off or hide it or whatever. And that's a petrol station I said earlier. You can actually fill your tanks in there, but we are not going to, because this is not our track. And we don't want to spend our money for the employee, are we? Of course we don't. Well, we are 77 miles for to get to the destination, and to get our cash. I think it's going to be about 5 or 6 grand. And that is not bad. And we are traveling north. Remember that we want to unlock all the cities around that area there. And because by unlocking the cities, you will unlock different things like hire companies and recruitment companies and different truck dealers. It's quite a lot of things that you can unlock. So you want to unlock as many cities as you can, really. Okay. Yeah, very realistic. Very realistic game. You can see all the AI cars. They actually behave very realistic in terms of indicating and taking over, all that kind of thing. It's really realistic. Sometimes you can see on the sky things as well that are pretty impressive, like zeppelins and hot air balloons and planes, all that kind of thing. I absolutely love this simulator. It really is such a good game to play. Good simulator. Now remember as well that by pressing I, you change the information panel on the dashboard. That, for example, gives us the current speed in miles per hour. There you go. It's miles, not kilometers. Okay. See if I can get out of that. And you have different gauges there, digital gauges telling you the speed and temperature of the engines, all that kind of thing. Right, we need to get out of here. There we go. Right, stop sign. And guess what? We need to stop. Well, I think we are pretty clear, aren't we? Yeah, we are pretty clear. Let's go. Okay, okay. Look on the horizon. Look all these electric power towers. That's so cool. That's very cool. Now, by the way, the weather will change as well. It will rain and will get dark and all that kind of thing. So it is pretty interesting sometimes what you can do. And of course, you can actually get mods with different weather, like snow, and it's just, the sky is the limit. So it's no excuse. I would say no excuse. No excuse. Okay. So 55 is the limit. Let's crank it up a bit. We have 34 miles to reach our destination, which is pretty impressive. I find it quite difficult to handle this track. It's something on it is very heavy. It feels very heavy for some reason. So see what happens. Right, look at the farms here on the right side. Oh, they're pretty impressive. Oh, look, cows and everything. How cool is that? How cool is that? Impressive, huh? I think you want to play it. I think you want to be a tracker. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, 20 miles to go, guys. We are nearly there. Let's get that cash building up to buy our new truck, and then we can start building the company up as much as we can. that's going to be pretty impressive. It just gives you a different feel as well when you do it for your own company. Oddly enough, because you know at the end of the day it's only a game, but it just gives you a different feel. It's just like you have a purpose. Right. Now it is difficult as well to chat as you drive as well. Concentration is quite important, and you know it makes you realize when you drive in real life and you don't stop chatting to your passenger or telephone or whatever. It really makes you realize that you know you lose concentration. It's no joke, because you really do. So you know, stay safe when you drive. That's a very, very important tip I'm going to give you. Don't be silly, because at the end of the day it's not a game. This is the game. Here you can crash and do whatever you want, but in real life you may have only one go, so don't waste it. Look at apple trees here. Look, orchards on the left and on the side, on the right. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So I guess what we carrying, I can't remember what was the load. Must be something to do with this type of farming community. We look later. We can look at it later. That's going to be pretty impressive. Look, the lumber this guy is carrying. Awesome. Now, one brilliant thing that this game has as well is the amount of different cargo you can carry is just phenomenal. Just so many variations you can carry, from helicopters to lumber to food to you name it. You just name it. Anything. Okay guys, 3 miles for destination. We are pretty much in here. I think that we can say that we safely done it. Just about. We have a couple of hiccups, but you know, to be the first trip is not too bad. So Wolbert, here it is. Oh, nice car, by the way. And we need to find the entrance, of course. So let's go a bit more. I think it's going to be right here. Yeah, right here. Okay. Fresno? We are in Fresno. You can see the achievement progression down there on the left as well. Okie dokie. There we go. So you can press enter. And today, guys, we are going. Yesterday we did this one. So I'm in a hurry. Let's go this one, shall we? Which just on the left, you see, indicates where you need to go. So keep an eye on these things when you do it. Okay. Let's do this one first today, shall we? So we need to come here on the left. There we go. See if we can do this, shall we, guys? Now I'm going to make you aware that I'm not very good parking guy with these things, you know. I'm not, but I'm going to give it a go. What the hell? Okay, nice and slowly. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? There you go. Nice and slowly. And we should be pretty much sorted, I think. There we go. Let's press T. And pretty much done, guys. That's it. We done it. How much we got? Oh, 4,774. Not too bad. Look the XP. Oh, level 2. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Now, skills are unlocked. Now, of course, you have skills, and it is important to know what to choose at one given time. And it's going to be pretty much up to you. But these are the options. You have long distance. Rank 1 delivers up to 400 miles, okay? And rank 2, 650, and so on. So the more points you get in here, the longer distance jobs you will get, okay? High value cargo, it will increase the value of the cargo, and the reward, of course, is going to be higher as well. Fragile cargo, more fragile, more carefully you have to drive, not like we did today. So this is something you need to keep an eye on that. Just in time, this can be pretty challenging. This you have to do in time, and in time means in time. You know, you just slow down a couple of miles per hour, and probably you don't, and they don't pay you either. So be careful here. Choose that one. And fuel economy. That means the rank 1 up to 10% of the fuel saved when driving with trailer, and up to 10% of fuel saved when driving free. And the more you put, the more you save. Okay, so pretty much you save fuel. Okay. I always like to go for a long distance. So let's apply that real quick. And let's check the mail real quick as well. And we hit need money, we can help. You see, now the bank has opened up, so we are able to get a loan, but we are not going to do it quite yet. We're not going to do it quite yet. Of course, from here you can access all important information about your own truck, but we don't have it. So thank you very much. And keep track of your garages, hire new drivers, and other ways manage your company from here. But we don't have it quite yet set up either. Okay, so that is pretty much what it is. Okay, I want to check the progress history, because here is telling us what we done. You can see there, Los Angeles, Fresno. That was the what we did, and we brought curtains. But there you go, 212 miles, 357 XP for the profit of nearly 5 grand. So there you go, guys. That is what we did today, Los Angeles, Fresno. And we are going up, look, nearly 7,000. So if you like it, as always, please leave me a comment and leave me a like. And of course, subscribe if you could. Will be brilliant. And I really hope to see you in the next brilliant Trucking Chronicles. Until then, take care.